the best side hustles to £10,000 in 30 days. Hey guys, it's Rahim. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, smash the subscribe button because I talk about property investment, personal development, and how to gain financial freedom. This is one of the videos I'm not going to talk about property investment. However, I will share with you how you could make £10,000. What I'm about to share with you would help you sack your boss within 30 days and make £10,000 a month. For those who don't know me, my name is Rahim. I started my property investment journey just over 7 years ago. I was in a job where I was undervalued, underappreciated, going nowhere. And I take the leap of faith to start my property investment journey by renting properties from landlords and subsequently rent those properties out. The profit I made from those properties I used to buy my own investment properties, and I was able to build that to multi-million pound property investment portfolio. At the back of that also, I had my online businesses that was generating me handsome return on my investment. So I earned my right to tell you how to make £10,000 in 30 days that would allow you to sack your boss if you never want to work for someone. And by the way, if you implement this, you would never ever have to work for anybody. Before we get, I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. The channel is growing immensely. Thank you, and I appreciate you so much. The channel wouldn't have been where it is without your support, your subscriptions, your like, and all of that sort of thing. So thank you. And if you're new here, smash the subscribe button to join the family, and I promise to provide you valuable, actionable content that will take you a little bit closer to financial freedoms. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps to making £10,000 in 30 days that would allow you to sack your boss. So if you want to sack your boss, make £10,000 a month, this video is for you. So let's get to it. See, before you start, it's difficult. You tend to kind of struggle, do not know what to do or how to do it. The way most people start their investment journey, I happen to be one of those people. The first thing you want to be thinking about, what can you do outside of the box to get you a bit of money? Because at the beginning, we all lack money. We do not have money to get us going, and perhaps we're struggling as well at work. We never have time to do so many stuff. So the first thing you want to do is flipping trash. What do I mean by flipping trash? It's basically selling old furnitures, old items, second-hand stuff, and things that you are not using in your home itself. So how do you do that? The first thing you want to do, you have to target an area of where you live. Any area got some middle class people and some rich people. Okay, here's what you could do. You could write on a piece of paper or on a flip card, whatever that may be for you. Tell your neighbors that you are interested in getting rid of their old items. It could be clothing, it could be furniture, it could be anything. Just tell them you're happy to take it on and dispose it for completely free of charge. And on that message, put a date on when you are going to collect the items. So you write that nicely, get them to photocopy that to a number of multiple copies. So what you then do, you go to all those neighborhoods that you think they've got middle class and rich people, put that in their letterboxes. Put it in their letterboxes, okay? You go maybe do 100 houses or maybe 200 houses, okay? So give them at least a week, okay? The first one, give them a week. Obviously, you send that to the post. And then after 3 days, after you've done the first one, you go again and do the second one. And then you post it, reminding them that you'll be coming round to pick the old furniture, old items, etc., whatever you've put there. Just tell them you want to take anything away that they have that they're not using, okay? So what you then do when that day comes, you might not have a van or you might not have a car. What you do, you're going to go and hire a car. And again, this only works if you drive. If you don't drive, maybe you want a partner in this sort of situation, okay? So what you do basically, all the houses you've dropped those notes, you're going to be visiting on the day you've told them that you're going to do. You wake up in the morning, jump on that van. Obviously, you go knocking doors. Okay, you knock these doors. Perhaps maybe 50% of the people who've dropped those letters to may have something they want to get rid of. Okay, so another man trash is another man treasure. Okay, so what you then do, you get those items, you look at the ones that are good, you look at the other ones that you could repair. Okay, you repair these items, and then what you then do, you sell those items. Okay, you sell those items alongside any items you have in your house yourself. It could be your clothing, it could be furniture, it could be anything that you're not using. Okay, You put that on and sell it. Okay, you may be thinking, where do you sell these things? You can sell it on eBay, you can sell it on Amazon, you can sell it on Gumtree. Okay, you put it in all of these free platforms. Okay, suppose then you have a chair, you had a sofa, you had a bicycle, for example, or you had clothing, for example, whatever that may be. You're gonna go and wash it nicely if it's a clothing, iron it, dry clean it nicely, and then obviously put it online to sell. Okay, so this is what you don't want to do. You may be thinking that's going to cost you a bit of money. Of course it will cost you money, but what you could do basically, you can get a friend if you don't drive. To drive, you pay for the petrol, and you may have somewhere to store it. Maybe you need a family or friend, or maybe you have a back garden in your house. You're going to store all this stuff there, because in essence, you want to kind of sell that things quickly. You may be thinking, oh, it's going to rain. So when it's going to rain, what you're going to do, you're going to go to a place called B&Q. You buy a sheet, a plastic sheet, a bigger plastic sheet that you can spread on the floor. Okay, put your item on top of it, and then you wrap it around it, and then you got some rubber bands that you could put around that item. So when you put around those items, then obviously that way you protect them as well. But you'd have taken photos of them before you do that. So what you do, you whack it online. Okay, you whack it online, you sell it. Suppose then you did maybe a couple of trips in the next 2 weeks, right? You had lots of items. Let's now say you've got those items, you've put them on Gumtree, you put them on eBay, you've put them on Amazon, and you've put them in lots and lots and lots and other places. So maybe that will cost you about, maybe it'll cost about £100 or so to do all that, because listing them online is completely free. Listing an item on eBay is free, listing an item on Gumtree is completely free, and obviously listing it in other platforms is completely free. They sometimes only charge you for when you sell the item. Suppose that we've got all these items and we were able to sell these items, let's say within 2 weeks. Let's say we sold those second-hand items for about, let's say, £3,000. Okay, so we went doing it, £3,000, we sold them, we make £3,000. That would be your startup, because believe me, you may be surprised that people will buy this. Recently, I did exactly the same thing. I had a property I bought. This property had old furniture. I don't like to throw things away. So what I did, I whacked them on Gumtree and Facebook Marketplace. Within 24 hours, I had someone that was interested in it, and I was able to sell it, and I make a bit of money out of it. And I bought a property recently that we have suspended ceiling. I'm not sure if you guys know what suspended ceiling is. What you see in offices or some shops. So I pull all the tiles on the suspended ceiling. I put down on Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree. Again, I was able to sell it, and I think I made about £400 from selling those items. So you would be surprised how much money you'd make by selling second-hand items. So in this example, I can estimate it to be £3,000. So now you've got that. You can keep that going, obviously, on the sideline, but to take it a little bit further, you need to do step 2. So step 2 is what I call you buy tools. So what do I mean by that? You're gonna look at what your neighborhood needs again, right? You know, your neighborhood will need a lawnmower, they would need a jet wash, as well as maybe you need a van. So what you now do, you've got your £3,000 you've made from selling second-hand items. The next thing we're gonna do now is to buy those tools that people can hire from us, okay? Suppose now we need a lawnmower, for example, okay? We're gonna go online, look for a lawnmower. Let's say how much a lawnmower will go for. So lawnmower, we're not gonna go for the cheap one, obviously. We wanna go for the good price one. Let's go, say, we're going to look for which one here. Let's have a look. Good one. Let's see if we can get any good one, better one. Okay, let's say we go for this one here. Okay, let's say we got this one, and this one is £320. So we're gonna put that here, £320. Okay, £320 would get us a nice lawnmower, because now we got £3,000 we can invest on that. Okay, and the next thing we want to buy is jet wash. And jet wash, people need it to jet wash their front garden, their front pavement, or maybe their gutters or something like that. Okay, so what we're now going to do, again, we're going to look for how much jet wash are being sold. Okay, so we're going to check. how much jet wash have been sold. You can see here, we've got that one for £99. Okay, we got that one for £449. So we're gonna go for the expensive one because obviously multiple people will be using this. We want to buy the stronger ones. Okay, so let's say we've got £449 for one of those. Okay, so what we're now going to do, we're gonna put 400 and let's say 450 just to round it up. Okay, so the next thing now we want to do, because we still got a bit of money left over. Okay, the next thing now we want to do, we want to go and look for a van. Okay, so we want to look for a van that we could buy in order to use for our second-hand item, and at the same time a van that people can hire from us. Okay, so what we now want to do, okay, now we've got how much money we've got left actually. Let's say we've got the 3,000 here minus 320 minus 450. That gives us £2,230. Okay, fine. So now we know we need to buy a van that is less than £2,200. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to a platform called Auto Trader. So we go to Auto Trader. Okay, we go to Auto Trader, we look for vans. Okay, so you look for vans, you put your postcode here. I've got my postcode there already, CF. So you put your postcode there and then you hit search. So when you hit search, then obviously you want to be buying more vans that worth at least more than £2,000, because you don't want to go and buy a van that you would end up being in the garage all the time. Let's just assume then that van, we're going to go for minimum of £2,000. Okay, so we're going to go here. There's one here for £2,200, £2,600, £3,000, £2,900, and so on and so forth. So the one that we're likely to buy would either be this one here or that one, the 2,200 or 2,600. So why do we want to buy those ones? Why would we want to target those ones? We're going to target those ones because we're going to go and negotiate. Okay, I love my negotiation. You have to negotiate in order to make money. Okay, we go then, perhaps we go for the £2,600 van. We go and negotiate, say, look, we want to buy your van, we love the van, it's a bigger van, we're able to pay you, let's start from 1,900. We negotiate all the way to maybe 2,000, maybe £100. Okay, so assuming that we've got that van now for £2,100. Okay, £2,100. So we put that there, £2,100. Okay, so now we know we have £130 left, and this is insurance. So what we're gonna do now, insurance. So insurance, obviously we need insurance to keep the van going. Let's say our insurance is about, let's say, £80 per month. So this then gives us enough money to start our hire business. Okay, so we've got our hire business then. So this here, we still have about £50 left, and that £50 is what we can use as a float, just in case something goes wrong, just in case we want to fix something. We've got that money ready. Okay, so now what are we going to do from there? So what we are going to do now, we've bought all those items, we may now want to look at how much we are going to rent our items up. So for a lawnmower, in average, a lawnmower usually goes for, let me put this here first. A lawnmower usually goes for, in average, it goes about maybe £60 there and about. You know, let's just assume they only hire that from us, let's say 3 times a week. Okay, we got it for 3 times a week. That would be 60 times 3 times a week. That gives us our £180. So let's say now 180 times 52 weeks a year, and we divide that by 12. So our lawnmower then, will generate us £780. You can see it's nearly double of what we anticipated to earn, isn't it? So now jet wash as well. When you look at jet wash, perhaps you may be looking at maybe £40-60 per hire, right? Let's say, because obviously you're targeting posher families, right? The same people that are giving you the free furnitures are the people you're going to target for their loans, isn't it? So they can hire it from you. Let's say perhaps you're going to charge, let's say, £25 a day. Okay, let's say £25 a day. Let's say we got people hiring that 4 times a week. So that will be £100 per week. Okay, so £100 per week times 52. Okay, again, if you divide that by 12, that gives you £433 a month. Again, that is nearly how much we've bought the item. We're slowly getting our money back. I hope this is making sense to you. Okay, we're slowly getting our money back. Okay, so now the van. This is where you're gonna make money. The van will make you serious money. Okay, so you've got your van. Let's say we're hiring a van £50 a day. Okay, let's say again we rent the van for 4 days of the week, and you can see I'm not saying 7 days a week here. Okay, I'm just saying 4 days a week. So 4 days a week, that will give us about £200. Okay, so if we do £200 times 52 weeks again, and we divide that by 12, that van that we've bought for £2,000 or £2,100 will generate us £866. So in total, we're making £2,080 a month. Okay, that gives us that month. So imagine then doing that on a monthly basis. That's the only thing you need to do. You buy this stuff, leave them in a storage, and then what you do, you whack this item on these platforms. 1, Gumtree. 2nd, list it on Google. Thirdly, there's a website called Bark. You can put it in there as a hire, and there's so many hire online agencies that you can whack your tools on for rental. So you whack them on there, then people rent it. Literally, it gives you that money. Gumtree is your go-to place, right? Even Gumtree alone will make you serious return on your money. Believe me, it will blow your mind away. Okay, it will blow your mind away. So now we're making £2,080. That is good. Most people do not earn £2,080 a month, right? They have to work ridiculously long hours to earn that money. So once you've done that investment, that then keeps going on and on and on and on. All you do for them to book it, come and pick it up, get someone to be at home to obviously pick the item, take a photo of it, get them to use it. And if you want, you can charge the delivery and pick up on top of that as well. Okay, this is just assuming that they're gonna pick it up themselves. Okay, if you're gonna drop it off and pick it up, you're gonna charge them £10 to £15 per trip. Okay, that will give you an extra money as well. So 2,080. So now you may be thinking 2,000 is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but I'm gonna take it a little bit notch, which is the 3rd step. The 3rd step is to offer services. What do I mean by this? This is gonna blow your mind away, because this could be the only thing you need to do forever, basically, to make serious return on your investment. If you're watching until this part of the video, congratulations, you're one of those people that literally do things what they say, consistent, and commit to watch it until then. Congratulations for being persistent, learning on how to make money online, because lots of people will just watch 5-6 seconds and then they're out. So congratulations for doing that. So we are on £2,080 a month. So in 2 months time, we have made all our money, right? And then anything left over is profit. So now where you're gonna make serious money is by providing services. You can be a virtual assistant, you could be a copywriter, you can be a social media manager. But what I'd like us to look at today is becoming a content writer. You may be thinking, whoa, Rahim, how do I become a content writer? I cannot even construct a full sentence. Here's the magic. You do not need to be a content writer, right? Now you know you're making £2,000 a month. Let's say £2,080 a month to be precise. What you now want to do, out of the money you're making there, you're going to employ a web developer. A web developer you're going to employ to create a website for you. A content writer website. Your website will be like your shop. Okay? This is where people will walk through and see you that you're there. So what you then do, you create it. Say you are a content writer, you write content for social media, for articles, for blogs, for SEO, whatever that may be. Put it on your website. You may be thinking, I don't know how to do this. Forget about knowing it for now, okay? Do that website. That website might cost you about maybe 500 to 1,000 pounds. It depends who you approach to do that thing for you. Okay, you create that website. So once you create that website, the next thing now you want to do is to employ a social media person to advertise you as a content writer online. Okay, advertise yourself. You can do Facebook ads, you can do Google ads, you can do recommendation, referral, whatever that may be, or posting organic post online. Say, hey, I'm a content writer, I'm interested. And believe me or not, content writers are getting paid £2,500 per month minimum. Okay, that's what they get paid in the UK. Okay, that's what they get paid. You maybe think I don't know how to write anything. Bear with me here. I'm gonna get to where you are, where you're gonna come in. Okay. So now you've got your website. You have started marketing yourself. We're gonna target to get 5 clients. Okay. 5 clients in the next 30 days. That's what we need. Okay. Those clients, we're gonna serve them very, very well. Fast forward to day 16 or day 17. You've got your 5 clients. So once you've got your 5 clients, they will say, look, John, I want you to do this for me. I want you to write this content for me. I want you to write something on this topic, right? And that's where your entrepreneurial comes in. So now there's a platforms where you can hire people for significantly lesser price that will do the job for you. Okay, that's one form of writing content. Okay, so there's a platform called Upwork. There's a platform called Fiverr. Okay, these are the international freelancing websites. So what you're then going to do, you're going to go here. Let's take Fiverr for an example. We do Fiverr. Okay, Fiverr, this is the platform. In this platform, you can go and hire anybody else to do anything for you in the entire world. But here's what you want to do. You're going to hire people from third world countries. People from Nigeria, people from India, people from Pakistan, people from Bangladesh, people from South Africa, people from Ghana, wherever that may be for you. Because it's cheaper to employ people like that. Let's say then we go here, we search, you're gonna say content writer, okay? Content writer. You do content writer, then you search. Then obviously you go here, you select the countries that you want to target. You go here, you go all the way down here. Don't go for United Kingdom, United States, countries like that. You don't want to go for the first world countries because they are going to be very, very expensive because they'll be charging the same fees that you're charging, okay? So you don't want to go there. So you're going to click on that. Okay, you're going to go all the way to countries like India. They've got 1,965 content writers, okay? You click on that, you've got them, okay? You can choose Jamaica, you can choose Nigeria, whatever countries you want to choose, okay? Let's say we choose Nigeria, for example, right? Let's go to Nigeria. Let's go to there you go. Nigeria got 988 people that are content writers. So that is enough. That is more than enough, okay? What we need. So now we've got this, right? You've got all these people here. Okay, so what? Look, they're charging you £54 per article, right? £54 per article. Hello, some are charging £21, some are charging £17. Okay, some are charging literally. Go for the reasonable ones with higher level. Okay, for example, here he is level 2, he's charging £5. Okay, so you hire 2 of those people. Okay, suppose your content person who employed you to do the content writing, so saying we want maybe 4 articles a month. Okay, so if you got 5 people, you're talking about 20 articles a month. So maybe you want to employ 2 people here. Okay, you've got this person for £5, you've got this person for £9. So you employ those 2 people, right? You do the maths. Okay, so you employ those 2 people, you give them the subject line, and you get them to write the articles for you. Okay, you get them to write the article for you, but obviously you're gonna go and check their review first to make sure you're employing the right person to do your article, right? You go down there, look at their review, look what people are saying about them. If you're happy with that, make sure they're dealing with Western countries as well, because obviously the way of writing is also good. They have Canadian clients there, they have American clients, they have lots of clients, okay? And they've got good review as well. So what you're now going to do, right? That could be a good person to work with. So you employ them to do the content writing for you. Hello? right? Suppose then that cost us £500. Let's say it cost us £500 because obviously we don't want to be greedy. Okay, we want to pay them handsomely so that they could make us rich. Okay, so they do the content writing, and then you then review it. Okay, and then approve it if you wanted to. Suppose you go, oh Rahim, I cannot read, I cannot do proper sentences. There you go. This is where AI comes in. You go to a platform called ChatGPT. Okay, you go to a platform called ChatGPT. You're gonna go here. You say, hey ChatGPT, review this paragraph for me. Or suppose you want to be greedy, okay, and you do not want to pay anybody to do the articles. They've given you a topic. So suppose I say, please, I would like you to write an article about the benefit of investing in the stock market, because obviously I don't want to talk about property. That was my promise. Okay, say I want you to write an article about the benefit of investing in the stock market. Okay, so you're gonna say, hey ChatGPT, say hey, I would like you to write an article about the benefit of investing in the stock market. So you have to be specific here. It might be the FTSE 100 or the S&P 500, whatever it is for you. So I'm gonna say the FTSE 100, yeah, FTSE 100. And you're gonna ask ChatGPT to say, write in a simple and basic. Suppose it's a British client, British English. Okay, British English. Okay, make it conversational, motivational, inspiring and engaging. Okay, with a minimum of 800 words. Okay, so obviously I'm going to correct the spelling mistakes here. English. Okay, inspiring, correct that spelling. I would like you to write an article about the benefit of investing in FTSE 100. Write in a simple and basic British English. Make it conversational. Inspiring. I don't know what's that T doing there. Inspiring and engaging with a minimum of 800 words. Right? You can even ask ChatGPT to make it funny. You can say, make it inspiring, funny, and engaging with minimum of 800 words. Okay, there you go. You don't want to pay that. You don't want to pay that freelancer. You could do exactly this. And the thing you want to add in this, actually, I'm going to make it more amazing for you. So what you want to add here is basically able to say, please make it SEO optimize. OPTMISA. SEO optimized. Okay, so meaning it is when you search for that article, you can see it everywhere. Okay, and then what you then do, you sit back and relax and watch ChatGPT does its job. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at the magic happening. Look at the magic happening. Look at the magic happening. Look at that. Okay, look at that. In less than how many seconds? Let's see how many minutes. How many seconds? How many minutes? How many seconds? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. It is absolutely amazing. This is gonna blow your mind away. Okay, look at that. Look at that. I said 800 words. It's gonna get me 800 words. right? Because obviously, if someone is paying you £2,500, you need to make sure you give them enough content, okay? You make sure you give them enough content so that then they would see the benefit of them paying. Look at that. In less than a minute, it's all done. So look at what is done now. Look at what is this babe. Look at what this baby did. It said, hello fellow aspiring investors, right? And then basically it's asking if you've ever wondered starting a stock market news, sleeping. Literally, you can see, I don't need to read all this to you, okay? You can just see, it just spell everything out there, right? And then once you've done it, I don't advise you to go copy and paste it, send it straight to your client, edit it, make it a human's kind of touch in it, okay? Or maybe this is where you're going to employ your freelancers and say, look, I've done this article, go and edit it, do it really, really nice and send it back to me, okay? And then guess what? You send this article to your client. Literally, imagine how long did it take me to do this? Literally less than 5 minutes, right? Less than 5 minutes. And then guess what then? Then they will pay you handsomely at that amount. So imagine now you've got 5 of these clients times 5 a month. That is your magic £10,000. Okay, that is me saying you've done this only once a month to raise the funds, to get you to do the website, to get you to employ your freelancers, to get you to do all that stuff. And I haven't even talked to you about how you can get the freelancers, book them in outside of Fiverr so they become your employees, contractors, and then you be giving them these jobs all the time. I wonder why people work for people. Seriously? Literally, the world we're living in right now, you do not have to work for everybody. I think there will be a time where nobody would have to work for anybody. Everybody will become their own little company. It's beautiful where AI, where the technology, where the internet is taking us. I hope this video has inspired you to take the action to implement this. And here's the thing, knowing without implementing is the same as not knowing. So you know it now, you go out there and smash it and make £10,000 every single month. And by the way, if this has intrigued you and this has inspired you, let me see the comment on this session. If you happen to watch it until late, please comment on this session. I know this is really giving people goosebumps and it's helping people. Please comment on the video description to get the conversation going. Here you go. This is how you make £10,000 without buying a house, simply using your laptop and ideas to think outside the box to make this £10,000. I really hope this video has been helpful. If this video has been helpful, smash the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. I look forward to sharing the next one. Thank you.